Boom! Huge explosion. You wouldn't believe it. He just shook it off, though, like it was nothing, and he comes right at us. He cuts our rocket launcher in half, so Tucker goes in for a stab, but nothing's working. That's when I knew what to do. I throw myself on top of him, taking him completely by surprise, but he has a strength of 10 men. No, 10 bears.
Bears are strong.
This guy's invincible. It looked like nothing was going to stop him.
What did you do?
Huh? We tied a car to him and threw it off a cliff.
That is the most metal thing I've ever heard.
So the moral of the story is, you never know when random, seemingly unimportant stuff will turn out to be very important, which is why you shouldn't question me when I tell you to build me something like a hammock or a human slingshot.
Griff, what are you doing?
Just telling these guys how we took down the meta.
Why?
Is it true, Simmons? Did he really growl like some sort of monster? And did he really have the strength of 10 bears?
More like, 20 bears?
Wow.
So hot.
That is why.
You're spending way too much time with Tucker.
Griff, Simmons, and Caboose, report to my office immediately.
Well, guys, it looks like that's it for today. Run along.
I like the part with the bears.
Tucker, if you hug me, I will shoot you.
Oh, it's okay, Tucker. I know you're more into groping. Come on, let's grope.
When'd you get back? A little while ago?
What happened?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Captain Tucker here decided to disobey orders and took it upon himself to recover a hard drive full of Federal Army secrets. A decision that only cost him the lives of 2 of his men.
That's a pretty damn good trade if I do say so myself.
What?
Man, you should have seen this guy. He was all, I don't play by the rules. Fucking James Bonding and shit all over the place. It was crazy.
Wait, I thought you were pissed. Oh, do not get me wrong. I wanted to beat your worthless skull into the ground until it was paste. But look where we are now. You took a risk, and it paid off.
Paid off? Dude, 2 of our guys are dead.
And 2 more will probably die tomorrow. Seriously, what don't you people get about that?
That's enough, Felix.
Just saying.
Tucker, your choice cost 2 men their lives. But it also granted us access to valuable information. Whether or not this was the right thing to do is a conclusion you'll have to come to on your own. I'll leave it at that. Right now, the 6 of us need to have a talk.
Could it not be as depressing as the talk we're having right now?
I know where your friends are.
You
Yay,
do? Whoa.
I have friends!
Whoa, when did this happen?
I kept digging through the files Tucker brought back. There wasn't much to go off of, but eventually I found them. And from the looks of it, they've been moved around a bit.
Finally, we can rescue Sarge and everything will go back to normal. Isn't that great, Griff?
Great is a strong word, Simmons. I'd have gone with tolerable.
Don't celebrate just yet. As I said, they've been moving around fairly regularly, and from the looks of things, it isn't going to stop. Right now, they're held up in a compound just north of a nearby mountain range, but in about a week, it sounds like they'll be transferred to the capital, a place that is very, very out of our reach.
So then we go get them now? That's a thing we can do, right?
The compound she's talking about is twice the size of the one Tucker and I raided. Breaking in would be suicide. Breaking someone out would be, like, suicide and a bunch of puppies dying.
How do you know?
Because I've tried. And, spoiler alert, it didn't go well.
Are the puppies okay?
Kimball, please talk some sense into these guys.
Yes, I'm sorry. Can we get back to the puppies?
When I first heard about you 4, I envisioned strong, daring, respectable soldiers. But, now that I've come to know you, I've found that you're something else entirely. It turns out you're all a bunch of
Cowards.
Losers.
Idiots?
Spacemen.
misfits. You're oddballs that don't exactly fit in, which is why my men all look up to you and why morale has been at an all-time high. Because they can relate to you. Because together we're an army of underdogs and outcasts. But as of right now, I cannot authorize a rescue mission of this scale. Interestingly enough, you work well when you fight together. But, individually, you still haven't shown what it takes to lead others. Which is why I'm giving you 5 days. 5 days to assemble a smaller team, one comprised of the best of each of your platoons. And if you can convince me that you're ready by the end of those 5 days, then you will have my support.
5 days? That's not really a lot of time.
Well, it's all you've got.
Yeah, if this is really happening, I'd like to be paid in advance.
5 days. 5 fucking days. My naps take longer than 5 days.
Yeah, President's Day's Monday, so we can't expect people to come in on a holiday because that would be time and a half. And oh my god, that would be 5.5 days.
Take my advice, gentlemen. Live to fight another day.
I think I liked you better when you thought we were super soldiers.
Hey, what's up with that?
This is a plasma rifle, part of my cut from the hit and run.
Your cut?
You think these guys have any money lying around? Yeah, right. They pay me in old alien tech. The whole reason Course was chosen for colonization was because it showed promising signs of extraterrestrial artifacts. Turns out the UNSC was right. Too bad they abandoned the place. But hey, their loss is my very shiny, very valuable gain.
Wait, why steal weapons and ammo when we could just use this space laser shit?
Because they don't work, genius. They're busted. But I'm willing to bet that someone out there would be happy to pay a very large sum of money for these babies.
Yeah, wait, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Are they babies or are they lasers? Laser babies.
While we're talking business, if you guys are serious about rescuing your friends by the end of the week, I could always be persuaded to increase my level of assistance. For a one-time fee, of course. Maybe something along the lines of an alien energy sword? Any takers? Tucker?
I don't think so. If you like the New Republic so much, how come you still charge them for your help?
Because when I retire, I want a television the size of a billboard.
Well, that's gonna be bad for your eyes.
I'm just saying, you could always help us out for free. You know, mix it up a little.
Okay, so you want me to help you rescue your friends because... what? It's the right thing to do?
Yeah, it's called not being a dick.
You know, if I recall, the first time these people ever asked you for help, you turned them down. Figured this whole Civil War thing wasn't your problem. In fact, I bet if your friends had never been captured, you'd still refuse to lend them a hand, even if it was the right thing to do. Everyone has their price. I learned that a long time ago. And you're no exception.